Missing side. Two ways to solve. Way number one, use a scale factor. Scale factor is equal to scale over original. If you're missing a side on the scale, the formula will be scale factor is equal to x over original. If you're missing a side on the original, the formula will be scale factor equals scale over x. Example, the original rectangle is on the left and the scale rectangle is on the right. Step number one in finding the missing side is to find the scale factor. Scale factor is equal to scale over original. Use what we know. We know the long side of both rectangles. The long side of the scale is 6 centimeters, and the long side of the original is 15 centimeters. So scale factor equals 6 over 15, which gives us a scale factor of 0.4. Step number two, find the missing side. Scale factor is 0.4. We'll call the missing side, which is the short side of the rectangle, call that x. And the short side of the original rectangle will be 7 centimeters. You now have x divided by 7. To isolate the x, we have to remove the divided by 7. We do this by multiplying the right-hand side by 7, which means you multiply the left-hand side by 7 as well. The times 7 and divided by 7 will cancel, leaving us with x. And 0.4 times 7 gives us an answer of 2.8. So the short side of the scale will be 2.8 centimeters. Way number two, set up a proportion. You can use equal ratios to set up a proportion. You do this by using cross multiplication. For example, we'll start with the long side. In the long side, we have on the scale, we have 6 centimeters, and on the original, the long side is 15 centimeters. So 6 is proportional to 15. And this will be equal to the proportion of x over 7. We'll now use cross multiplication to solve. So 6 times 7 is equal to 15 times x. When you have 15 times x, we need to isolate the x. To do this, we have to divide that side by 15, which means we divide the other side by 15 as well. 6 times 7 is 42, so this will be 42 divided by 15. The times 15 and divide by 15 will cancel, leaving us with x. And 42 divided by 15 gives us an answer of 2.8. So the short side on the scale will be 2.8 centimeters.